They went this far, they took the Jhin over the Ezreal, so pick comp was likely, and Mickey is undefeated on Ahri in 2017, 3-0.
Just over a year.
The OGN Legion is happy that you'll be still around.
I hope so. Well, Soul is not happy that Mighty Bear's around in this bottom lane. Takes a big burst of damage. Stand United will come through right at the last second to keep him alive.
Could be a turnaround.
He gets hit by the bubble, and that's actually going to be first blood. Turned around indeed. As Soul picks up the kill. Nicely done. Stand United. So might just have to concede this. And waiting in the wings. Gets a nice shock blast down onto Mickey. Curtain call now opened up, tidal wave going through, will knock up Songyun, only gets a couple shots off. Shy arriving with the TP, and Punch is going to be the first one that goes down. Your shot barrage goes through, takes down multiple members of ROX and their HP bars. Roach is going to have to try to get out of here with his life. Doesn't even pop the flash. Surprisingly stays alive, but Shy can't say the same. Shock blast from downtown takes him out.
Style. We might see different value from the Ezreal than some of the Ezreals we've seen earlier who have popped off and then some. Remember, this series is 2-0 for Ezreal.
Oh, tidal wave coming out, does cut off Songyun. They're going to flash forward for this. Repel coming down, Key now arriving. Pops with the wild growth, bubble comes through. Songyun down to about half HP, still alive for now, but the W actually from Soul takes him out in the end. They invest quite a bit.
Be lovely, and Mountain Drakes are the first two. You have to smile.
Sure. I don't think it's quite like top-decking something in Hearthstone, though. That's one of the most infuriating feelings. Kind of like walking into a brush with multiple people in it. Secret does get popped. Soul will get knocked up in the air by the depth charge. Exhaust coming through onto him, so he's not able to answer back too much damage. But now with the TP of Roach, he could lock somebody down. That would certainly set up Kongdoo. Definitely looking pretty good. TP play coming through from Shy, though.
Charm.
Over the wall.
It hits.
Mickey dashing forward, Edge going low. Can they finish him off? Big shield coming through, keeping him alive for the moment. Trying to run his way out, but Mickey is able to snipe him over the wall with the Orb of Deception. Meanwhile, Curtain Call comes through, takes out Secret. The Kongdoo, they're starting to turn this around. 2 kills picked up, a double coming through for Punch. Trying to find another one. Can they get it? Shy getting locked up. Will fall, triple kill. Going over to Punch. Nicely done by him. 4 picked up for 2 in the end. And
peace. So do the hopes of the ROX Tigers.
Yeah, and having those kills come through here for Punch is going to be very nice. Secret, though, in the river, gets caught out, gets taken down. Mickey picks up that one. Just a bit too deep in the river.
The Ziggs comp in game 1 did.
Oh, Roach maybe in a bad spot. Here comes the dive, depth charge. Out onto him. Goes in for the taunt onto Mickey.
Tanky.
Yeah, he's still pretty damn tanky. Turret's full HP. Dodge zone working quite well for him. And he's running out. Please tell me he doesn't stay alive. Okay, there we go. Collateral damage takes him out of the end. But that was the... Oh boy, Soul getting Polymorph Fury in the river. Tidal wave comes through. Mickey, he gets popped immediately. He makes it into the Zonias off the backside of the Wild Growth. Shock
alive.
A little bit too early. Punch goes up the repel, comes back down. Is able to take him out, but still the damage is done. Kongdoo loses their carries. It's just the Elise and Shen left up. Only losing.
Baron, there is the potential for the steal, although Shy is not going to allow it to happen.
Mighty Bear going over the wall as
Meanwhile,
well. He's going to pop his way into the pit. Roach gets a kill onto Key. That might just be the disengage. Roach trying to take out Songyun, forces to flash away from the Jhin. And the Hex Drinker come out from Edge this whole time. Just really relying on that Edge of Night. Punch, though, going to get jumped on. Mickey's coming around from the sidelines. Nice bubble from Secret, predicting the dash. Let's lock him down, but the charm comes out. Punch gets drawn back in, and he goes down, and now ROX can continue toying around.
Forever split push war continues.
Yeah, Kongdoo right now just trying to poke where they can. The shock blast his dredge line, lands on the Soul. The charm comes through. Stand United used, but it does not matter. He gets popped in the end. Kill going over to Mickey. Now Curtain Call getting that slow in on the Punch. Big knock up there with the bubble. But that is still just Soul dead. The consistent
So remember, this is the team that can turn. They have Nautilus, they have Ahri. Baron down to 3,000.
4v5, can they stop this? Mighty Bear getting locked down. Spike comes through, stolen away by Punch, but can they get out with the buff? Looks like they might just leave Roach to die, so the rest can get out with their lives. That will be the game plan. Crucial seal coming through from him. Roach trying to get out of here, doing his damnedest, but won't be able to make it out. All the same.
Well, Mickey has already used one charge.
Oh, Shies came in with a TP to grab in onto Edge. Stand United coming through. Soul still untargeted for the moment. Secret will go down as Mickey claims the kill. Big pop-up coming through in the Curtain Call, firing off that last shot. Almost takes down the Jace. Mighty Bear burning out. True Shot Barrage will not connect. He makes it out with his life, but barely so. But now Kongdoo, they try to turn this one around. Roach dashes forward and locks down Shot. They will find the kill. Soul still relatively healthy, but low on mana. How much can they push this to have a...
Mickey is looking for an opportunistic charm. Kill onto Jay saw Ezreal would end the siege for the foreseeable future and probably waste out the remainder of this Baron.
He's gonna go forward, find Secret. That'll be the pop. He may get out of here though. Stand United coming through. True Shot Barrage connects. Mickey able to dash out. Dredgeline won't connect here from Shy. Soul has to kite back. It's gonna be a big pop coming through. His punch goes down. Jumping forward is Shy, locking down Edge, who has to flash out, but the Dredgeline comes back through. Roach at the backside of the fight will eventually get his Guardian Angel pop, and he will go down. That's just going to be a 3-for-0 pickup for ROX Tigers, and they swing right back into this. Perfect timing, too, because the Elder Dragon spawning in 10 seconds.
And ROX proves that on the Elder Dragon, which will now buff up the Infernal Drake in particular, that ROX Tigers already had. And this is what ROX have. When they have Ahri, when they have Norse, they have force options. And Mickey took it on themselves, pulled it off.
Trying to defend these turrets is just really nothing that Kongdoo can do. That one will go ahead and get burned out very quickly. Dredgeline coming through onto Soul. Stand United coming down, but is it enough? He will arrive in time. Soul flashing out, still alive, barely on the backside of the fight, with a flash forward from Shy. Takes out the Ezreal. Now Mickey going into the back, just picking off Kongdoo one by one. Finds Punch, should be able to help find Roach, and he does. Double kill for Song Yun on the back end, and that should be game going over to the ROX Tigers. That final push, 41 minutes on the clock, 20-10. One of the most back and forth series we have seen this year, but ROX Tigers are able to close it out in the end.
The Elder Dragon buff was enough damage to burn through the Ezreal, who just about died, squatted by the Nautilus with the flash auto attack, and ROX Tigers can breathe a sigh of relief. They win another series, but the manner in which they win it isn't really something to be too happy about. They finally return to the pick comp, and in general, execute it well enough, barring one Baron turn, to feel pretty good about it. They go into their future series as jumping up the ladder. They now move up to 5 match wins, but they've played Jinair twice. They've played Kongdoo twice. The opposition only gets more formidable for the ROX Tigers.
Yeah, definitely going to be a much more uphill battle from here, as their next game is actually going to be against KT Rolster here on Sunday. So diving straight into that top opposition for sure. Kongdoo Monster, this was one of their last big chances at an easy win, you could say, in quotations, I suppose, for the lower ranked teams.
Feels like you may have to wait for that Kongdoo versus Jinair match for there to be a winnable series for either of those two teams. Secret wasn't enough to take them over the line. A siege comp that was played well at times,